ignition running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Vechain gets another one. We got Matic staking. We got Reserve Protocol jumping, and that's just the start, the beginning. We got an Ethereum pump that's coming later on. This is going to be ridiculous, and I mean that in a spectacular price return on investment type of way. Blockchain Universe Telegram is up and running. If you're not a part of that, you got to get in there. A lot of wise advice and crypto information being shared on there. Follow me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, it's 007 Mac 007. All right, let's start with Vechain. Vechain. Do I say it again? Vechain. I've been telling you guys about the violence in the price. What's the word I've been using? Violent. Now, this is just the beginning. This is what I was telling you guys, that this is where the price of Vechain should be at. I've been telling you guys this. I've been mocked, I've been ridiculed, I've been called out numerous times by many individuals talking about Vechain. Let it go. It's a scam. It's a this. It's a that. And I'm just looking at them and listening. I'm like, listen, this is planting season. That's the problem. You don't understand. One of the things I've been saying and I've been sharing with everybody is that when all this bullish sentiment that was released in a bear market with bearish sentiment and climate around the whole cryptocurrency market running rampant. All right. Now, when you start to do the shift and you get into that bull market and all this news that was released in a bear market, now you compound that with all the news that's coming in now in a bull market. Come on, guys. Come on. And yes, there is more news coming, and there will be more news coming in regards to Vechain. So we got all these things happening around Vechain. When is it going to stop? It's not going to stop. That's the whole point. That's what I've been preaching like a wild man for all these years. It's not going to stop. Once it starts, it's going to continue and continue and continue and continue. Vechain technology will be utilized in a large scale when it comes to enterprises, which then trickles down to the retail market, and it's just a monstrosity of transactions on the Vechain Thor platform, and then the news and recognition and shine that Vechain is going to get will compound and lead to other things where Vechain doesn't even have to advertise. People will just come flocking to Vechain, and it's happening right now, and it will continue to happen. Again, going back to my previous statement, when I was talking about Vechain in a bear market, there was a lot of bullish news, but people don't see it that way. They see, well, the price is not moving. Hello, wake up. That's the sweet spot. That's when you get in. That's when you take advantage of the low price. You don't jump in when everybody's going after it. You understand? You take advantage of the low price of 0.00203. And I mean, come on. And still right now, it's still ridiculously low. This is not where it's supposed to be at. It's supposed to be at 3, 4, 5 cents heading into a bull market. We still have ways to go. Those of you who know me, you know about the law of faith. That's why I like to speak. So I'll say it again. Vechain is going to bring me back special returns on my investment. So if you're with me and you're holding on to that VET, that VET, that Vechain token, oh boy. Oh boy. Again, Vechain is going to bring me back special returns on my investment. It is done. Before I jump into Rsr and I jump into Matic, I'm not going to even jump into Ethereum that much because I like to keep the videos pretty short and tight. Vechain Coinbase, Vechain PayPal, those are just speculations, I guess. But that's the whole point. That, listen, I don't think you have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that Vechain is going to be on Coinbase. Vechain is going to be on Coinbase. But even if Vechain was not to be on Coinbase, not to be listed on Coinbase, it's still a no-doubter. A no-doubter. I don't know why many have been asleep at the wheel here when it comes to Vechain. I can't understand it. Sometimes I look at how people react and kind of assess certain situations, and I'm like, why do they have backwards mentality? Why do they have a backwards thinking? Why are they seeing it from that perspective? Why don't they see this as an opportunity that no one is taking advantage of, and take that advantage and get in on planting season before everyone is planting and take advantage of it. You know what's coming. Why do you need to follow the price? Get in before the price. Get in before the market starts moving. Take advantage as much as you can of the low prices in planting season. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But hey, for those of you who do take advantage of it, you're seeing the rewards now. And hey, again, we are still not at the price of where Vechain should be at heading into a bull market. I've been saying it, 3, 4, 5 cents. That's where it should be at heading into a bull market. My goodness. All-time highs is equivalent to $10, which is 10 cents. Understanding the tokenomics of what took place with Vechain. So those of you who are confused, hey, I saw it at $9, $10. Why is everybody so excited about 10 cents? There was a shift, change in the tokenomics. So now when you see 1 cent, that's equivalent to $1, 2 cents, $2. So 8 cents is $8. I believe you get the point that I'm trying to convey here. All right, so let's segue now into Reserve Protocol and Matic. And I'm not going to touch too much into Ethereum right now because there's not enough time, but I'm very bullish on Ethereum. You better believe it. I'm more bullish on Ethereum than I am on Bitcoin. I'll just leave it like that. That's my Ethereum take, and I do hold Ethereum. And I, of course, hold Vechain. So a lot of people are like, how can you hold Vechain and hold Ethereum? Let me tell you, you can, and if you're wise, you do the same thing. Again, not financial advice. Let me start with Matic because today earlier I wrapped up an interview with Aztec from Crypto Secret Circle, and this man just really, I did this interview, I don't even know, it was early in the South Florida morning, and I was kind of half asleep, but by the end of that interview, I was like, wow, yeah, I really see it. I really see it. He really did a great job of just articulating all these things, all these scenarios and situations around Matic, and just out of the crypto sphere, and tying it into India and what's going on, and what's happening with China and the United States, and India taking advantage of that, and now he was also mentioning in his video about Silicon Valley that there's going to be, they have their own version of Silicon Valley in India, and one of the main proponents, one of the main stars is going to be Matic. When you see all these things happening, all right, and I'm going to tie in Vechain, Matic, and Reserve Protocol when it comes to Coinbase. Again, I'll say that again. When you see all these things that are happening, and let me say this about Matic that I don't think people are understanding. I've been staking Matic at 150% APR. You know what happened? It's dropped all the way down to 64%, 62%. My goodness, that sucks. Of course, I'm being facetious. 62% a year? Of course, it's not going to stay there because more people are going to catch wind of this and start staking that Matic, and Matic's going to get more popular. And but still, what we are looking at is that it's going to settle around 20% for a token such as Matic. Is crazy. I'm just looking at my Matic staking, redelegating my rewards, and just like, wow, this is easy money. This is, it's just passive income that's just going to compound when the prices increases. Again, don't get mad at me. I've been telling you guys about the Matic percentages. I don't know what. Again, it's just like Vechain. Been preaching Vechain like a wild man. Okay, but for whatever reason, people like to wait. I don't understand. They're not taking advantage of it. You can still take advantage of the staking right now. You can take advantage of the low price of Matic before it gets onto Coinbase, before Binance starts staking and all these people start staking Matic. All these exchanges that are going to run rampant in staking Matic, and all this information. And you know that all these dApps that are being built on Matic, again, going back to Crypto Secret Circle, Aztec, who was talking about Ethereum in 2017, the ICOs. Well, that same scenario is playing out with Matic when it comes to dApps. And hey, I know that they've been talking about DeFi, so there's a lot of things going on with Matic. I've said it before. If people really understood what was taking place with Matic, I said this with Vechain. Vechain would have the market cap of Ethereum, and Matic would be at 50 cents right now, heading towards $1. But yet, people slow down. They don't really understand. They take some time. Hey, that's where I take advantage, and other smart individuals take advantage. And I believe I'm taking advantage. And again, Matic is another one that's going to bring me back special returns on my investment. That is done. Now, Reserve Protocol, Vechain, and Matic are going to be on Coinbase in my belief. Not going to go too far into that. That's just what I'm saying. Again, when I share things, I think you should not take it as gospel. Like, okay, I'm just going to go do it. No. Research it. But you better go and research it. Take it very, very serious. Try to connect my dots. Try to connect what I'm saying. Try to connect everything and look into it and say, whoa, okay, this is another monstrosity here. How am I not involved in this? How am I missing out on this? I got to get to this. Again, I never tell anybody to buy. Go and research. That's all I say. And if it fits your criteria, I can't finish that sentence. But come on, guys. Connect the freaking dots. Reserve Protocol backed up by Coinbase. Reserve Protocol backed up by Sam Altman, Peter Thiel, and Jack Salisbury. PayPal. We heard the news of PayPal. I've been talking about Reserve Protocol at 0.002. Been investing into it. Now it's at 0.008. And this is just the beginning. I can tell you this. Reserve Protocol is working with Binance. So it's just a matter of time before you see Rsr on Binance. It's just a matter of time before you see Rsr on Coinbase. It's just a matter of time before you see it on PayPal. Connect the dots on what they're doing. Argentina is live. Colombia, they're looking at Lebanon. This is just one of those you gotta research. Go research Reserve Protocol. Do yourself a favor, please don't miss out. Research Reserve Protocol. I call Reserve Protocol the LeBron James still in high school. It's still not in the NBA. He's still not in the NBA. It's like being LeBron James' agent in high school and knowing and seeing the future of LeBron James. For those of you who don't know LeBron James, go research LeBron James so you can understand the comparison I'm trying to make here. All right? This is a very, very special time. This is where people who utilize their time correctly and research and do their own due diligence in getting the proper knowledge of what these cryptos that I'm talking about, such as Vechain, such as Matic, Reserve Protocol, Ethereum, when you do your own due diligence and research these tokens at the proper time, and again, time is ticking. Time is ticking. All right? But with that being said, just, again, don't be on that rush mentality. I'm not trying to get you on that rush mentality because I don't believe in that, all right? I like the tempo of grace to flow and sojourn with a calm attitude and a calm perspective and a calm mindset, okay? But time is ticking, okay? There's a season of plant and there's a season of harvest. I'm going to be honest with you. I took care of my planting season in the beginning of planting season. Now, Reserve Protocol still is going to be live next year, 2021, and all these things, and we know what's coming with PayPal, and we know they're backed up by Coinbase, and they're working with Binance. Go do your research. You see all these things and what they're doing in Argentina, Venezuela, what they're going to be doing in different markets around the world. You see what's going on with Lebanon. They've mentioned these things, but you got to do your research. You got to put that Netflix down, that Instagram down, that Facebook down. If it's not for anything positive in research, or maybe take some time, don't be so crazy with it, but take some time and do some research. Right now, you're taking time and you're researching and you're listening, but now you got to take it further and go that extra mile so that you can come to that place where you're like, wow, okay, I see what he sees, I hear what he hears, and I can envision the results that he expects. And I do expect, and I do believe Reserve Protocol. I do believe Vechain. I do believe Matic. I do believe Ethereum. I do believe that they will bring me back special returns on my investment. And these cryptos that I just mentioned, they already are doing exactly that. All right, guys. You already know. Stay blessed, be blessed, and let's go.